Hey there, Scriptcat here with my screenwriting survival tips for today. Let's talk about budgets. Money, money, money. Specifically, do you think of budget when you're crafting your spec ideas? After all, aren't your specs where you should dream and dream big? A place where you can emulate the biggest budget summer blockbusters and try to recreate those tried and true high concept ideas with your own take? Maybe. Sure, that's what I originally believed for many years until Hollywood's business reality slapped me around and I wrote big budget spec after spec with no sales. Because if you're writing your spec with the intent on selling it for high six figures, you may as well play the lottery. So these days, budget has become a huge consideration when writing. I just read an op-ed piece that stated soon there will only be 3 places in Hollywood that are able to produce a $100 million budget film. So what happens if your huge tentpole spec is sent out and none of them bite? What do you do with it? Especially if you're an unknown, uncredited screenwriter? I don't know. I believe that if you write a fantastic, lower budgeted spec to moderate budget, the reality is you stand better chance that it can get produced. You know, if you're an unknown writer, it's far easier to stay on a lower budgeted project because they don't have the extra money to fire you and hire a series of other writers. And the end product, which is more important, will have your creative imprint all over it, more than you were if you were fired and 4 other writers now are writing it and you have to vie for credit. And sure, the payday may not be huge, but you may end up with a solo writing credit. And that's a start with a real credit and something produced that people actually will see. That's extremely important to build your career, as you do need credits. So think about the budget next time you sit down to write your $100 million blockbuster epic. Maybe you could find a smaller, heartfelt idea that showcases your unique voice and talents, but yet it's something that could actually get produced on a budget or something that you could produce yourself. So those are my tips for today. And as I always say, keep writing and keep the faith, because you know if you stop writing, you're guaranteed never to have any chance at success. Take care, and we'll talk soon.